Welcome to South Africa, a country located right on the southern tip of Africa and so attractive to so many travellers worldwide. Beautiful weather all year long, incredible wildlife, more than 2,500 kilometres of coastline. The richest African country has a lot to offer regarding its amazing natural resources. And yet, when it comes down to planning your trip, sport might be the reason that gets you on a plane straight to Johannesburg or Cape Town.
South Africa is an incredible country because there are so many sporting activities that people can do when they come here. Obviously, top of the list, it's golf, especially for the Europeans, simply because South Africa has incredible weather. We are basically a 12 months, holiday destination. You must remember that South Africa really doesn't have winter, as compared to the Northern Hemisphere.
Talking about sport, South Africa is about to get some attention. The country of Nelson Mandela is about to host the biggest sporting event in the world after the Olympic Games, the 2010 FIFA World Cup. An event that will enable the country to build 5 new stadiums, to renovate 5 others, and thus enhance the quality of local facilities.
World Cup 2010 is very, very important to South Africa. And it's very, very important to Africa. Because one of the things when we bid for the World Cup was World Cup is so big that it has the potential to be able to improve the economic conditions for our people. By developing and building infrastructure, sport infrastructure, we create jobs for South Africans.
But let's not forget, the World Cup is above all about sport. And guess what? The atmosphere in the stands might be the biggest surprise of this upcoming event.
It's important for the pride of our people, and that is why we are looking forward to be hosting the world, so that we can be able to show the warmth and the hospitality of the South Africans. And hopefully we can also just bring something that is new. It's going to be an African World Cup, so it will be different. In Africa, when we go to football, we dance, we sing, we play drums. So for Europe and for the rest of the world, I think it's going to be very exciting to see a different way of how people watch soccer.
South Africa has a lot of other sporting activities to offer, especially beach sports, with the country being surrounded by 2 oceans, the Indian and the Atlantic. Ever thought of trying out surfing? South Africa hosts each year a stage of the ASP World Tour in Jeffreys Bay. Bring on the best of the best, including Mr. Kelly Slater.
In South Africa, we usually say that the surfing capital of South Africa is Port Elizabeth, not even Cape Town, because the beaches and the wind, just extraordinary. In fact, the World Championship for surfing are held in Port Elizabeth. So we do actually have amazing surfing, primarily also for young travelers. They love that.
Coming to South Africa, Cape Town might be one of your destinations. An amazing city close to the beautiful Cape Peninsula, and a good opportunity to put on your trekking boots and climb one of the famous South African mountains.
For people who are taking hiking as a sport, South Africa has dramatic landscapes. If you take the Table Mountain, you can actually hike up the Table Mountain. You can hike up the Drakensberg Mountain, which is one of the longest mountain ranges in Southern Hemisphere. So these are some of the most amazing sporting things that I know Europeans will love when they come to this country.
So it's clear that sport is totally integrated into South African culture, and we haven't even talked about rugby yet. Ever heard of the world champions, the Springboks? The possibilities of putting together a sporting holiday in this country are seemingly endless. Just give it a try, and you'll see for yourself.